this year. It is the 35th anniversary since the first march in Fairview Park. I think we're all looking fairly well for our age. And also it's a massive year for us because we repealed the 8th, which my hope is that in a few years' time, when there's somebody else standing up here, they get to look back and say how many years that's been and how many years Pride's been and how we've all worked together. And speaking of working together, there have been loads of people over the last couple of years who have supported us, and there'll be a number of speakers here tonight to speak about the work that they've done with Pride and also how they feel about our beautiful Pride. And I'd like to invite our first speaker up, who is Ardmira Michael McDonough.
Ramil Margaret, agus Prince Anna, sort of shot in the look, come on Fairview Shop, Hiola, Arish, Trish, Trupakuig, Blaine. As has been said, it's 35 years since the first Dublin Pride parade, and has become one of the most important annual events in the city, and a celebration of diversity and inclusion in Dublin that we're very proud to support and be part of as a city council, and indeed as successive Lord Mayors have done in this city. This year's theme, We Are Family, reminds us that our city is made up of many different types of families, and we should not only celebrate all of them, but support them. We are very aware also that celebrating victories and successes, again as was mentioned by the MC, means also that there had to be a struggle and there had to be a fight to get where we are today. When we celebrated our struggle for independence in the last number of years, we stopped to remember those who gave up everything for our freedom and what they had to struggle against. When we celebrate 35 years of the Dublin Pride March and 25 years since the decriminalisation of homosexuality this year, we also remember the wrongs that have been caused to the LGBT community and those people who are lost because of the tyranny, really you could only call it, in the old Ireland. And we had a very stark reminder of that yesterday and again today. But last evening at the Mansion House, we witnessed some of the most extraordinary scenes, certainly that I've ever seen, of the emotional welcome given by the people of Dublin to the Magdalene survivors. And those women suffered really indescribably in what were slave factories, really, run by the church, essentially for the state. And they were people of our community who were marginalised, stigmatised, and who were forced to wear a badge of shame. So obviously there is much in common with the experience of this community also. But thankfully those days are gone. There are many issues still to be addressed, there's no question about that. And I know people in this room are doing a lot of work on those. I need only mention the question of marriage equality in the north, but there are lots of other issues. These obviously will be on our mind, and Pride, I'm sure, the festival will not only be a celebration, but it will also be a way of organising, networking, as it always has been, to make further progress. So this year, for the first time, Dublin City Council will fly the Pride flag over City Hall. We do so as a gesture of the ongoing commitment of the City Council to Dublin Pride. So I'd like to thank the festival organisers, all the agencies, statutory and otherwise, involved in running the festival, and wish everybody taking part to have a very happy Pride.